So this all stems because of a tweet I saw, and it was from Mills. Shout out to Mills Gaming. But he was talking about how difficult the game had gotten basically for the casual players, and that they basically had nowhere to play because of the way ranked seasons currently was. So I took a screenshot of actually this screen right here, in online, that says casual, and I circled it and I said this is a safe haven for casual players to play. And yeah, the good thing about Mills is that no matter what, even if there's a difference of opinions, you're always able to have a respectable conversation and get your point across and just talk about whatever it is that you're talking about. So I respect Mills for that. But you know, there are a few flaws with my response. For years, I thought there's been a need for a change in how the way, you know, online is played. Prior to 17, we had a leaderboard in which you got to 2,000 points and you got to World Series. And then in the 17, they introduced season, in which you got all the way up to World Series. And each month that reset, and you basically to some degree have to climb your way back up. I'm not a big fan of this. I like the original leaderboard. The only problem was that once you got to World Series, there was absolutely no incentive to play. I personally think that there needs to be another mode added to Diamond Dynasty, within Diamond Dynasty, that's open for everyone, but it's a lot more competitive and geared for the competitive player. Now in FIFA 17, it was added a new mode called Foot Champs, or FIFA Ultimate Team Champions, which was open to everyone, but it was once again geared for the more competitive people. So for those of you who are unaware, how does Foot Champs work? Now FIFA has always had several different modes within Ultimate Team. They've always had play versus CPU, play versus friends, which we do have, thankfully. It's also had a seasons mode where you start in Division 10, and the goal was to get all the way to Division 1, every division with tougher and better opponents. And the ultimate goal was get to Division 1, get the more points. In every division you needed more points to win the title or to win the season. And at the end of the season you were rewarded with coins. And in Division 1 is where you got the most coins if you ended up winning that division. Now, Foot Champs introduced a different beast. From Monday through Thursday, up until like 8 p.m. Eastern time, I'm not 100% sure, but something called a daily knockout tournament is playable. You have to play 4 games and win consecutively, and you win the tournament. I think you get like 8 chances per day to do this. Once you win the knockout tournament, you qualify for the weekend league. I think you also even get a pack with like a jersey and some cards in it. Just little things. So Foot Champs opens up on Friday at 8 a.m. UK time, so 3 a.m. Eastern times, and you have until Sunday, the end of Sunday night, to complete 40 games of FIFA. Mind you, it's FIFA, so games are 6-minute halves, and in total it's going to take you 20 to 30 minutes, even with stoppage time, even with extra time, and even if you go to penalties, it should take you no more than 20 to 30 minutes to complete a FIFA game. Now, depending how you finish in Foot Champs, there's different tiers. There's Bronze 3, Bronze 2, Bronze 1, Silver 3, Silver 2, Silver 1, Gold 3, Gold 2, Gold 1, Elite 3, Elite 2, Elite 1, and then they also have rankings for the top 100 from 76 to 100, 50 to 75, something like 11 to 49, 2 through 10, and the number 1 is the top number 1 player for that week. So to qualify for Bronze 1, you need 7 wins. For Silver 2, you need 11 wins. And you also qualify for the next weekend league without even having to win the knockout tournament. And Elite 1 requires 34 wins or more. So there's clearly a skills gap, and the best players end up with the highest rankings. Now they also have a ranking system based on wins. You can be top 10 for this week, and you would also get rewarded for this. And if 2 players each are tied for first, there's a skills rating which factors things like, I think, goal differential possibly, skill difficulty, but it's in a way to separate ties and truly rank you. Now if you end up ranking Elite 1 and you get 34 or more wins, but you got 40 wins this week, and you end up number 1 because you had the highest skill rating for that week, not only do you get your Elite 1 rewards, but you also get your top 1 in the world rewards. This is usually like a ton of coins that you get that you can use to buy cards. You also get a bunch of packs and a bunch of cards, some tradable and some that are not tradable, and some cards that can only be attained through playing Foot Champs and for ranking in Foot Champs and getting the rewards. Some cards that if you didn't win in Foot Champs, you won't see other players having. What this does is this incentivizes you to play this game and play countless hours during the week, practicing with your team, putting in the work, fielding the team that works perfect for you so that you can go into the weekend league prepared and play 40 games or whatever it may be during the weekend to get the rewards that you truly deserve. Even someone who doesn't put money into the game can end up playing enough and placing well during the weekend league and getting good enough rewards that they can end up with a Ronaldo or a Messi, the really, really expensive cards in the game, just by playing and putting in that grind time. On top of this, there's a ranking not just for weekly, but there's also a ranking for monthly. So if you place in the top 100 monthlies, you also get rewarded for this as well. This is also how the top players can compete for events like FIWC, which is a FIFA Interactive World Cup, which they can play and compete for real actual money. Everyone is able to qualify for the weekend league, but you're definitely going to face some strong competition, and kind of because of this, divisions in seasons in FIFA has kind of gotten a little bit easier over the last couple of years, but it's still very fun and competitive. And for someone like me, I'm not that good. I'm closer to casual, but it allows me to jump in and have fun. And even sometimes during the weekend league, I'll hop into divisions and I'll play some good competition, but I won't be facing the best competition, those guys who are in foot champs, and it allows me to play and have a great time, to be honest. Now, both Madden and NHL have both adapted this, and I think in the future we'll see NBA Live will too, but this is something we desperately need in MLB. Leave ranked season alone, or better yet, change it. Bring back the old leaderboard system, and once you get to 2,000 points World Series, make it so that you have to play 10 games, and if you win 9 in a row versus World Series opponents, you get a live series diamond. And if you're, you know, just underneath in CS at 1950, and you know, make it so that if you play, you know, you get a low level diamond or a high gold or something. You know, I'm just spitballing here. But if you bring a weekend league system where every single weekend players compete and play 20 or 25 games like in Madden, being rewarded on how you rank. Like if I end up number 1 in the world with 25 wins out of 25 games, I should get a couple of packs with a couple of diamonds in them. I should be rewarded with 150,000 stubs if I come number 1 in the world, or if I come top 100 for that weekend. I should get 100,000 subs or whatever the case may be. There should be new player of the week cards with cards with attributes that really represent how that player played in real life. I should look forward to 15 to 30 new cards every single week. I shouldn't be coming up against the same exact cards. And I'm saying not makeup players out of nowhere, but if Bryce, not Bryce Harper, if, you know, let's say Didi Gregorius, if he had a terrific first week, he should have gotten a great first week card where the card was an 84 overall. And then at the end of the month, he should have gotten another card, an 87, 88 overall card for a diamond card, or whatever the case may be. But there should be multiple cards. I prefer having multiple cards and not coming up against the same cards every single week. Some players can't afford Mike Trout, 93 overall. Drop a flashback, 85 overall Mike Trout. FIFA has team of the season, team of the year, team of the group stage, team of the man of the match cards, impact player, ultimate flashback, retro cards, fan favorite, record breakers. I could go on. Madden literally has golden tickets and master cards, and there's cards just for about every single holiday in all EA games. We literally have programs in MLB 17 that only had 3 or 4 cards in them. The thing is that this would give competitive players a place to play and not feel like they're abusing on, you know, the casual players and turning them away from the game. This would literally give us a reason to sit on the weekend for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just grinding this game and playing this game out for hours on end and being rewarded at the end for that effort and the time we put into your game, San Diego Studios, and not get a Lenny Dykstra that 2 weeks later is now only worth 20,000 stubs. Since FIFA came out with this, I've been a huge fan, a huge proponent of this. I've wanted this, and I've made wish list videos with this, saying that I wanted this. Even my wish list video for MLB 17, I said I really, really wanted this. But no one in San Diego Studios watches my video, in case you guys didn't know that. So they have no clue that I've ever said this, but I'm hoping it's something we see in the future. I've seen other members in the communities also push for this, so maybe they'll hear somebody else. That at the end of the day, as long as hopefully in the future we get something a little bit better, that's all I really care for. I personally think this is the first step in esports, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see when MLB 19 comes. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this would be a fun, good idea, or let me know if not and why not, because to be honest, I have zero idea why this wouldn't be a good idea. But let me know down below. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, as always, smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We got daily heat every single day. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine.
I sip the Dom Pete watching Gandhi.